beautiful Librans, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your singles reading for October 2021. I've already cleansed your space and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I'm truly grateful for your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder that this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about to pretend to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram or Patreon. So if anyone masquerading as me asks you for any of those things, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful there's going to be 3 loud sounds, and let us begin. Okay, so of course we are in your season, Libra. Now the new moon will be in your sign on the 6th of October there. So let us see what is happening for you throughout the month. It is a time of balance, harmony, good karma coming your way, of course. But let us see what's happening in terms of singles. Now this, I will be doing a twin flame reading separately, but this is a singles reading. People who are looking for love at this time. Let's see what's coming on in here for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Librans? What do they need to know? We have... Oh yeah, I'm loving that energy. We have the moon card as well. Okay, we got the sun and the moon. So I definitely feel like there's an opposites attract kind of energy here. So let us see what is happening. Woo, okay. Now I'm just going to ground myself for a second because all of a sudden I felt like someone was very, very lightheaded. So either you have been listening to this reading and then you stood up and then you got really lightheaded all of a sudden, or you've been feeling a little bit woozy. I'm just going to ground myself because I'm picking up your energy. So if that's you, I mean, I'm not medically trained. I would check yourself out, of course, if you're worried about anything, but perhaps it means, you got up too quick there, or maybe you suffer from low blood pressure or something like that. But I just need to ground myself there for a second. Okay, so yeah, I'll leave that there. But if that was you, there's definitely something in this message for you. But I would suggest that you would check out your blood pressure or something like that. Anyway, let's move straight forward. I'm not medically trained, so I can't really talk about that. I can only give you the energy that I'm picking up on, and that's what I felt just now. Now we got because I thought I was going to faint. Okay. Yeah, but it's not my energy. Anyway, the protagonist energy is the Sun card. So you're trying to remain positive. This is your energy as you move through October. Perhaps because it's your season, you're getting an extra dose of luck from Jupiter, but also you're feeling a little bit more optimistic. This is a time for flushing out opportunities, okay? So I do feel like you're in that sort of positive vibe and looking forward to the future, okay? I feel like you're focusing on your own needs. This is going to be a time of plenty for you. Now, of course, we got the Empress card there, so I feel like you're attracting people or situations towards you, Libra. You have a lot of potential to meet somebody. I feel like out of nowhere, okay, with the Moon card, it's almost like hidden feelings coming to the surface. So I feel like things are working behind the scenes, but I do feel like this energy of opposites attract coming through here with those 2 cards side by side. Now, I feel very much like you're having a bit of an awakening. I really feel like you are having a spiritual ascension, actually. So you may feel a little bit more energy than usual, Libra. You may have felt recently that you've been a little bit like out of your center, maybe feeling a little bit unmotivated, but all of a sudden there's going to be this kick of energy that comes towards you, and this kind of means you're shining, okay? This is a happy time where you're letting your inner light shine out, but there's definitely a personal awakening happening here for you. Now we've got the Moon card. It is in the resistance position, so I feel like you are sort of phasing out any confusing times that you had in the past, or any I feel like you may be a little bit frustrated that nothing's happening in terms of love. I totally get it, because the Moon card like this basically is like I'm getting in the reverse. So it feels like frustration. It feels you may even have moments, because in the next 4 to 6 weeks you've got a kickstart of energy, 2 different opposing energies, positivity, then the next moment you're not feeling so positive, so you may feel a little bit like I don't know where this is going. Now the moon is all about hidden. opportunities or things that have not quite come to light yet, something that you're not aware of. I do feel like you're going to make some sort of change either to your routine or to the way that you do something, or either it could be a change of career, it could be a change of home. There's a major change here, which is, it's almost like I feel like you are implementing it. It's a sidestep. Maybe you had a plan, but you're thinking of taking a different route to get to that goal or that end, point. Or perhaps, one day you find yourself going to the coffee store and you're like, oh, hang on a minute, I have to take a detour because this avenue's closed for whatever reason. They're doing maintenance or something and I have to go all the way around. There's literally, I feel like you're doing a little bit of a plot twist, some sort of reroute, okay, in your world. So pay close attention to anything that reroutes you in October, because I feel like attached to that is, you sort of having the potential to lock eyes with somebody, okay? Now I'm going to pull a quick card on this energy before we move forward, because the moon card, especially in this position, can bring doubt, confusion, sadness. There's also an energy here of not really truly believing that love will come on in for you, because I feel there's fear here with this card. Also, I do feel like there's someone, a couple of signs have had it, where there's sort of hidden feelings for either somebody, or someone's got hidden feelings for you. So let me just go and clarify that energy for you. We've got the Six of Cups. Yeah, someone from your past. Now, you don't want to talk about someone from your past. I don't want to talk about someone from your past. But somebody wants to keep talking about someone from your past, because that Six of Cups in the reverse says someone in a past situation had an unrealistic expectation of you, or really sort of was very naive in the way that they treated you. It's almost like they thought they could get away with stuff. They didn't fully give a balanced relationship here. Now this person, I feel like this person does want to reunite, but I feel like you're trying to leave that behind. I do feel like this person, it's almost like this person's going through their shadow side. They're going through their shadow self, and they're starting to see what they missed out on, missed opportunity. Let me just go again for you. As I said, I'm not here to talk about your ex. I'm not here to talk about anything like that. Seven of Cups, yeah, they see. Okay, this person, if they're gaining a lot of clarity, the illusion they had of what this was, or, I feel like they've restored a sense of what they truly desire, what they want. And they're thinking about the good old days, Libra, when they were in your arms. So this is Mercury in retrograde. Okay, it tends to bring people from your past back towards you. Now, this could be someone who withdrew a cup of love from you or had unrealistic expectations. It could also be someone from your past that you had feelings for, but you felt they were not interested in you, or you felt like it was a missed opportunity. Okay, so expect people from the past to return. So it could be a friend like that you had feelings for, or it could be someone that you went to college with many years ago, sort of reaching out and saying, hey, Libra, are you still on this number? Or, hey, I tracked you down. I've been thinking about you a lot, and I thought maybe I'll reach out. So this period with the Mercury in retrograde tends to sort of connect people from the past into the present. Okay, so just be aware of that. Okay, now, it does feel like someone you already know that you consider is not currently in your physical world, your physical space, has feelings for you, okay? So expect them to come towards you and emote to tell you how they feel. Now, your outcome position, the Death card. Now, before I go on to this, they're showing me someone's got some sort of insect bite on their ankle. Well, no, sorry, it's not quite ankle. It's behind the ankle. It's kind of like on the heel, okay? But it's on the side of the heel, and it is on, they're giving me an energy of on the right side. So if that's you, that you got bitten by something, either it's a mosquito, or I hope it's not a spider bite, or some sort of insect bite on the right heel. It's been a bit itchy. I mean, I guess the itchiness is that it's healing, but I mean, I'd keep an eye on it if you think it's something untoward. But anyway, maybe you feel like this person from your past is your Achilles heel. I'm trying to understand the energy, if it's not a physical bite or a physical, because it is just on that soft squidgy bit just before the, I'm not really scientifically minded, or I'm not really sure what it is called. Maybe it's just called the Achilles. I'm not sure, but it's in that area on the right hand side. So please take it as it resonates. It's not going to resonate for everyone. The Death card indicates a change, a rapid transition that perhaps you've been trying to change for a while, but it's going to all of a sudden come to some sort of end or conclusion. The Death card, basically, if you have a look at this sort of cockerel there, it's got a scythe, and it is, it's almost like, okay, so basically, what they're giving me, and this is, I never get this with this energy, with this card before, but it's coming to me now. They're showing me, so perhaps you're an artist, a painter, or something like this, or this means something to you, because, well, apologies about that, my beautiful Librans. All of a sudden, my camera just turned itself off. The battery is full. There's no need for it, so either it's having a major sort of Mercury in retrograde moment. All of a sudden, the whole video just stopped. So I'll come back to the image they were giving me, which was of a still life painting with a cockerel on it with some fruit, like a fruit basket or something like that there on the side. So as I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted by my camera dying in some shape or form. They were showing me that image. So either you're an artist and you just painted that, or you are someone who's looking at a painting of still life. I mean, maybe I have a little sprite kind of spirit who was being funny there, still life, and they decided to stop the camera. Who knows? But anyway, either you're looking at a painting that's got those elements in it, or that is something that was gifted to you, or it is something that you just saw before this reading. Please take it as it resonates. But basically, I feel like you're cultivating your world, and I feel like you are actually making your space healthy in order to receive the love that you truly deserve and desire. Now, of course, finally, we've got that Empress card as well. So I feel like you are actually putting your own needs first. You're actually turning heads. The Empress card is the most attractive card in the deck. Now, male or female, it's not a gender-specific reading. It is about the energy. So I feel like you've got a lot of potential to meet somebody new, and that wonderful energy and confidence within you is rising up in order to it's almost like a spotlight is on you there. People are going to notice you in the month of October. So, I mean, you've got the Sun card and the Empress card, so this means the light is kind of shining on you, and you are also emanating light and attracting new potential sort of opportunities in love. But I also feel like you're closing out a cycle. Now, let us move straight on to the Celtic Cross. I'm using the Tarot of the Mystical Moments by Katrin Wells Stein. I'm only reading the upright in this deck. So only the challenge position will I read both sides of the energy. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Librans? What do they need to know regarding single love? Can you please? Okay. How would you like to receive? Thank you so much. How would you like to receive? Thank you so much. Okay, so I will go and get each position before we move forward. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Librans? What do they need to know? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What is above them? Okay, so we've got the King of Wands energy. Okay, we've got the Page of Swords. We have the Nine of Wands. Interesting. External environment is the Six of Pentacles. That's nice, because that means someone who actually meets you halfway in a relationship is coming. Four of Pentacles, and we'll get the final position right at the end there for you as well. So, the heart of the matter. King of Pentacles, you're focusing on your finances, trying to make your world secure and solid there, making really wise decisions. I do feel like there's a positive energy coming towards you, but ultimately you're looking for someone secure. You're looking for someone who settles down or wants to settle down in a relationship, who puts as much effort in a relationship as you do, Libra. I do feel like King of Pentacles is about respect. It's about honor. It's about perhaps you are setting up your own business, or you are a business owner as well. I feel like you're being really practical about your world at the moment. And I do feel like there is an element of you attracting something that will lead to you moving in with this person. That's what I feel. I feel like you and this person, this new person, will get a home together. Okay, that's what I'm picking up from this energy. Yeah, so this is the heart of the matter. You're actually making yourself stable, okay, and making yourself financially sort of in a good place. Maybe making, progress in terms of saving, finances. I feel like you bring a lot to the table, okay, Libra, and you are an attractive person when it comes to love. So I don't see why you should not be meeting somebody very, very soon, but let's see what's coming on in here. Now, the challenge here is the Four of Cups. Right now, you feel like there's no options, or you're pretty fed up. There's nothing going on, okay? So you're feeling a little bit unfulfilled. You're feeling a bit of apathy, maybe boredom, feeling like, well, maybe there's nothing coming for me, but that's not the truth. During this time, the fours tend to be an energy of coming back to the center, okay, of things. And I feel like you're protected at this time. As you can see, Spirit there holding the umbrella, which, is protection against the storm. So I feel like even though right now you feel like there's nothing happening, the challenge position indicates you cannot see that there is about to be a new option or a new outlook coming in towards you. You may even take another direction or a reroute, because I feel like there's some sort of, I think I've mentioned this already, that you take a sidestep or a reroute. You do something that is not your typical norm, okay? So if, for example, you go to that coffee shop every day and you take the same route and you do something different, I feel like there's something different about that day, or something different happens and you sidestep or plot twist in some way, and all of a sudden there's a new option, okay? This Four of Cups says Spirit's got your back, okay? What is meant for you will show up in your world. And, it's about processing emotions till you get to that point. What is below you? Deep down in your gut instinct, you're making a wish. Nine of Cups is a wish fulfillment card. So you may be trying to manifest, true love towards you. This is also about an achievement of desire, okay? What it is you want, what makes you emotionally fulfilled. Of course, Nine of Cups is about abundance, good health, good material outlook, wishes coming true. But this is about you finding a counterpart who matches your vibe and someone that you've wished for like ever since you became conscious of being in a committed relationship with someone. So deep down, you're making a lot of wishes. Now, in your past position, we got the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is an energy of, love, compassion, being comfortable in your own skin. You may feel like there was an element where, you've had to come back to your center, put your own needs first, and really recognize how much you have to offer. You're a healer, Libra, so you may have found sometimes people take advantage of your wonderful care because you open yourself up fully to love and you allow yourself to be vulnerable. And when you actually do that, sometimes, unfortunately, we tend to gravitate towards, or they gravitate towards people who are nurturing and supportive and take advantage, okay? Now, I'm going to pull a card on it first before I explore the rest of the energy that's coming from that card. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide? Now, when I was meditating, they kept giving me a name, which was Rhea. Now, it could come from, Rhea. I mean, it could be Rianne, but Rhea is what's coming up. Now, either if I've mentioned that already, because I got sidetracked slightly when the camera stopped, then I do apologize if I'm saying it again, but they're saying it again. So Rhea, it came up in your meditation when I was meditating on your cards before I started. So either your name is Rhea or that is something that's connected to you. There's something in this message for you, okay? It's not going to connect to everybody, of course. Now we've got the Devil in reverse. So you're releasing something that you're attached to. Okay, perhaps you felt like someone took advantage or it made you feel very vulnerable. You're recovering from that energy. It could have been an abusive relationship or something that was not healthy for you, but you're letting it go. The Devil is in the reverse there. So, I mean, if I get a devil in a spread, I want it in reverse. The Queen of Cups indicates that you are sort of being compassionate with yourself, fulfilling your own needs, and you are brimming with potential to meet someone who you will settle down with for life. As you can see, there's a seahorse right there, which means seahorses, they partner up for life. So I do feel like you bring a lot to the table, and I feel like whatever was unhealthy for you or whoever took advantage in the past, I do feel like that is firmly in the past. And I feel like it's almost like you're getting back on the horse, even though emotionally you may have felt bruised in the past there. I do feel like you are opening yourself up and recognizing what it is that you want, okay? I feel like because you've had that level of, I'm I'm going to pull it, because we got the Devil card in the reverse there, because you've had a level of knowing what it is to be attached to the wrong thing, I feel like you're really positive about the fact that actually imagine what it will be like when I meet the right person. Okay, so I'm just going to go with one more card on that, and then I'm going to move forward. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. How would you like to receive? Thank you so much. The Ten of Swords in reverse. Yeah, new start. New start. I definitely feel like new start. And, you know, no overthinking. I mean, it's really cold all of a sudden. So maybe it's cold where you are. It's not cold here, but I just feel ice cold. So either you're freezing someone out perhaps, or the Ten of Swords in the reverse says new start, recovered, moved on, you know, forgiving the past, not forgetting the past, keeping the lesson with you, but lightening your own karmic load by forgiving it so that you don't think about it. Because when we tend to hold grudges, the only person we're hurting is ourselves. You know, that other person doesn't know that you hate them or that you're angry at them. You know, you may have had an angry exchange, but then they go on about their day. You keep the anger, the hurt, the resentment in you. Okay, it's like expecting, you know, someone to, how can I put that? It's like expecting someone to know how much you're hurting when actually you're just hurting yourself, and they can't feel that level. So I feel like forgiving it actually helps you just release it and say, you know what, it wasn't worth it. Why did I even go there in the first place? So I feel like you're releasing that energy. And the Ten of Swords says it was a very painful moment. Okay, so I do send out a huge lot of love and hugs there for you, because yeah, it's difficult to navigate heartbreak, of course, especially when you feel like someone has either betrayed you or you just didn't see it coming. Now, what is above you? King of Wands. King of Wands is someone who's passionate, someone who's kind, someone who is, you know, an influencer, someone who shines their light, is boldly themselves, marches to the beat of their own drum, someone who has the potential to open your eyes up to a lot of passion. Now, you're starting in King energy, male or female, not a gender specific reading, of course. You know, there is some feminine energy here too. So I do feel like the King of Wands says there's going to be someone who sparks your attention, someone who boldly sweeps you off your feet, someone who's going to give you the courage to delve back into love again. Okay, so I feel like there's someone who's going to spark your attention. So I feel like that person could be Aries energy, could also be a bit of water there as well, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. In the near future, we have Page of Swords. Now, pages bring news. So there's a message coming on in for you. I definitely feel that is important for you. But I also feel like you bring a set of learning with you. You've learned a lot in relationships. You've had some hard lessons. I do feel like you're, how can I put that? You're expanding your either network, or you are going further afield to find somebody new. You're curious about getting out there again. Also, I feel someone is curious about you, especially with that Moon card energy. I just feel like there is someone that you know already who has some sort of, you know, passing fancy for you. So I'm going to pull a card on that, because the Page of Swords says curiosity sees you investigating something further. There's a new focus here. So either someone comes towards you and tells you how they feel. They're very curious about you. They're going to open up and tell you the truth. This is Aquarius energy right here. Or I feel like you're going to be talking to somebody new that's out of your comfort zone, someone totally different. You're going to be very curious about this person. I just feel like they're going to spark your attention. It's like sparks fly kind of energy. Can you please clarify this Page of Swords? The Sun card. This is going to make you very, very happy. Okay, now this person could be, you know, a fire element there as well, but it indicates it's going to blossom into something beautiful. Okay, something to be really happy about. Now this could be a Leo, if you know any Leos. We got Two of Cups. So this is going to turn into a relationship, long-term security here. I mean, we've got a Four of Pentacles here, which indicates long-term security. So I feel like you'll move in with this one. I feel like there's a high-level commitment here. Two of Cups says it's soulmate energy. It says that there will be some sort of partnership here that is deep in terms of romance, love, care, attention, will lead to a higher level of commitment, proposal, marriage, if that's what you're hoping for. But definitely I see you moving in with this person. And it's going to bring a lot of happiness, a lot of laughter, okay? This person is very passionate, okay? Also very committed. They're not giving me who is... Can you please clarify if someone is curious already that my beautiful Librans know? Can you please clarify that? the Moon card, and the Star. Yeah, this person is going to reveal how they feel, okay? I'm not sure how you feel about this person. I'm going to have a look there. The Star says there will be light to what is uncertain with the Moon. So I feel like this person's going to, I mean, the Moon card's in your challenge position, so I do feel like someone is going to open up. They're going to reveal that they have feelings for you. Now, let me just see. Again, more Aquarius energy there and some Cancerian energy too. Can you please clarify how my beautiful Librans feels about this person? Or are they looking for new? Six of Pentacles. I mean, yeah. I don't think it's a no. I mean, the Six of Pentacles can mean that the circumstances are right for you and this person to be together. Perhaps it's been frustrating. Perhaps you've been curious about this person already yourself, Libra. Maybe you do know who this person is and you've had feelings for this person too, and you're not sure how they feel, and then they come and tell you how they feel. Six of Pentacles says, you know, it's mutual. This is mutual, this feeling. And if it's not someone in their social circle, you got new there coming for you. The Strength card. Leo, again, energy. Strength card. Patience. Oh, sorry. I picked it up the wrong way. I meant to pick it up this way. It's like that. I picked it up like that. So it's like this. Three of Wands. So yeah, you'll be expanding your horizons. So I feel like you will go further afield as well to find somebody new. But I feel like the moment will be right when you rise and you meet that somebody. Okay, so definitely you're going to be very curious about someone. Someone's going to spark your attention. And I feel like it's very passionate. The feeling is mutual here. Now, this is how you're feeling at the moment. Wounded warrior. You've been through a lot. You've endured a lot. Now, this doesn't mean you had a really tumultuous relationship in the past. It can do, but it may feel that you've had a bit of a battle trying to find love. It may feel like you've been working away at life, and no matter what, there's been nothing for you in terms of love, and you're blossoming all here by yourself, and you may feel pretty wounded by the fact that right now you're feeling in a solitary energy. But this energy says, you know, you're persisting. You're not quite giving up on love at the moment. You're still trying to remain positive. So the Nine of Wands says persist. Okay, keep your boundaries high, keep them healthy, but maintain that energy of optimism that, you know, there will be love, persisting at love and finding it. Now, the Six of Pentacles is the external environment, which means that there is an opportunity for you to meet somebody new, okay? The Six of Pentacles often means reciprocal energy, someone who meets you halfway, is on the same page as you, someone who's kind, generous, who wants to be in a deeply committed relationship as much as you do. I mean, these two people are having tea, so perhaps the circumstances are right for you to meet somebody and have a date with them, you know. The Six of Pentacles often means out of the blue, the universe provides, okay? So in the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot, top card, Six of Pentacles, no way. Oh no, you're kidding me. Six of Pentacles. Okay. Okay, so sometimes I get a little bit speechless when they're like bang on the nose there. I love it. But anyway, Six of Pentacles. This is the card I was going to look for. Six of Pentacles, as you can see, Spirit or God or Source, whoever you celebrate there, is being generous and giving you something that you truly deserve after a period of feeling lack, that there was not much opportunity around. So I feel like you're going to be sent a gift from the universe. Somebody new, someone who meets you halfway, someone that you can vibe with, someone who is identical. Look at that. Those two people are twins. So it could be like a twin flame, it could be soulmate energy, depending on what it is that you're looking for there. Now, a hope and a fear. Four of Pentacles. You're hoping for security, long-term security, maybe even hoping for that picket fence kind of thing, because you see that there's a fence there with all these locks. So again, I do feel this energy that you will move in with this new person. I feel like you will settle down, and I feel like there will be a secure relationship here. Okay, the fear here, of course, is to open yourself up to that level of vulnerability and another person not meet you halfway or not make you feel secure in a relationship. Now, I just want to clarify something before we move forward. I'll just park that name there. I'll be back to that. Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. We make ourselves feel secure all by ourselves, okay? Nobody can make us feel insecure. If you feel like someone is not pulling their weight in a relationship, you say something. We often, the way we treat ourselves is actually teaching someone else how we like to be treated. So if you let someone away with something, you see a red flag and you think you'll ignore it, they think, oh, I can push the boundary a little bit further. Give them an inch, they'll take a mile. So, I feel, you make yourself feel secure all by yourself. You say, hey, no, I don't accept that behavior. And, maybe I'm not right for you if you think that that's okay to treat somebody like that. I mean, you get the idea. Don't be that sharp. That even made me go, whoa, Baba, what? Reel it back, reel it back. Anyway, Four of Pentacles says, there will be security. You're hoping for that. But of course, the flip side of the coin is you may be worried that you're opening yourself up to a level of vulnerability with somebody new. Pages tend to bring news as well. So I feel like you will be talking to someone who is a meeting of minds with you, okay? Now, this person may be a little bit younger than you. Doesn't have to be. We got a King of Wands there. So I do feel like there's a potential for them to feel energetically younger or energetically young. Doesn't mean in age. They want 3 cards for your final position, so I will give it. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. There's 1. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Librans? What do they need to know? Can you please guide them for their highest good? Now, just as those cards came out, they said Pinball Wizard. Pinball Wizard. Now, I know what a pinball machine is. I can imagine maybe you're a wizard at it. I can't imagine that you're actually playing a pinball machine as you're listening to this reading. So please take it as it resonates. It's not going to resonate for everyone, of course. Pinball can be, from being put pillar to post. Maybe you feel like there's somebody in your life. We got a 6 of Cups, so that's a return card. Perhaps there's someone who sort of comes in and out of your life. Maybe you call them the Pinball Wizard. Please take it as it resonates. I'm not really sure how it does resonate. Maybe it's a song. Maybe it's so if it's resonant for you in some way to your situation, please take it as it resonates. Maybe you're seeing the words Pinball Wizard as you listen to this reading. So who knows? Anyway, your outcome position. Interesting. We've got a 4 of Swords here. So 4 of Swords is rest, recuperate. When the time is right, trust in the unknown, okay? As you can see, this figure is sleeping in a very vulnerable position on the moon. Okay, now the moon represents uncertainty. So I feel like you're getting comfortable with that level of uncertainty, that what is meant for you will show up in your world when it's meant to. So I do feel like rest and recuperation. Also, you're going to be receiving a lot of signs from your guides. I'm going to pull a card on this because I feel like you're going to receive a lot of signs from your guides in October, pointing you that you're closer than you think to the person that you're meant to be with, okay? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Librans? What do they need to know about this 4 of Swords? Justice. Justice will prevail. Libra will find their match. This is a Libran card energy. Justice is about balance, harmony, and what is right for you, okay? Equality, so important. So I feel maybe your guides are going to show you, images of the scales because you're Libra. Maybe you're going to see a lot of scales all over the place. Not connected to horoscopes and things like that because that would be really obvious. Every time you look at your horoscope, you'd be like, oh yeah, there's the scales. But I feel like if you're walking down the street, you may see like an image of graffiti that has like scales, or the justice scales rather, or maybe you're walking down the avenue and you see the law courts or something like that. Justice will prevail. I feel like this is an image that they're going to show you quite a lot in October. So pay attention, keep your eyes open. Also, if you're going through any legalities and they're coming to a close, I do feel like rest after that is important, to regroup your energy because it's all about to kick off, okay? I tell you why, because we've got an Ace of Cups here, which means there's new love coming on in here for you, and we got a 6 of Cups as well, which means there's someone returning from your past. Now it could mean, it doesn't have to mean that, we're in retrograde, Mercury's in retrograde, so I do feel, and I mean, there's many planets in retrograde, Saturn, Jupiter, Mercury, Uranus, all of the, Pluto, all of these planets are in retrograde at the moment. So expect the unexpected when it comes to people returning from your past. But it can mean that you've been thinking nostalgically about the past. You don't want to live there, okay? The good old days are the good old days, but there's new good old days coming. I feel like this is a return to an authentic love, something that is innocent, pure, kind, gentle, loving, passionate, and I feel like that's coming on in here for you. I do get an energy of someone returning, okay? Someone that feels attached to you, that may feel like comes on in, dangles a carrot, here today, gone tomorrow kind of person. So be mindful of that energy. Six of Cups does say, I want to reunite, okay? And because they're thinking about you. So just be mindful of that. But the Ace of Cups says, and this is your outcome, there's new love, okay? This is a beautiful love that will lead to a high level commitment, relationship, as I said, proposal of marriage or, you know, settling down. I do feel like, you know, there's a lot of transformative energy out there for you when it comes to love, Libra, but I do feel like there's that one person that's really going to catch your attention, okay? You may be a little bit cautious when you first meet this person, but it's a spark of curiosity that gets both you and this person. And I do feel like you've got an energetic match with this person. So Ace of Cups says there's new love coming on in. It is divinely guided. It is a gift from the universe. So major breakthrough when it comes for love, but you may have a bit of a decision to make. I'm going to clarify the Ace of Cups and the Six of Cups before we close. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. The Emperor. So your Emperor is showing up, your divine counterpart. I'll go one more as well in a moment. I just want to show you. We got an Emperor and an Empress. So we definitely have a divine counterpart match here. This is someone who is meant for you. This is your soulmate coming on in here. So I feel very positive about the future. I mean, you may meet this person at a place where you use your voice to communicate a message. Or it could be somewhere where you are learning something. Perhaps you put yourself on a course, or perhaps you go on a course with work or something, or maybe somewhere where you expand your knowledge in some way, because that Page of Swords indicates you expanding or investigating something or having a different way of thinking. But I feel like it's almost like you take a detour to get there or something, or perhaps someone puts you on a course to learn a new skill to help you with your current work. And you just meet that person on the course. So please take it as it resonates. It's not going to resonate for everyone. Can you please, we've got the Emperor, Nine of Cups, the one you've been wishing for. I almost want to cry and hug you down the screen. The one you've been wishing for, the Nine of Cups. What is deep within your soul, whatever it is you're manifesting there from your gut instinct, is showing up. That Nine of Cups, a wish come true, a wish fulfilled. Your divine counterpart is there, okay? But it starts with a spark. I feel like you and this new person, you really get each other get each other really quickly. It's kind of like sparks of communication. You're the sort of people who'll be up all night talking, okay? You meet each other in terms of mind. I mean, the passion between you both is off the charts too, but this is a wish fulfillment. Your Nine of Cups, your Emperor, your Empress, whoever it is that you're looking for, male or female, not a gender specific reading. Successful union, somebody you can respect, someone who is planning to settle down, someone who is thinking about the future, someone who, you know, you could trust to be a father figure or a mother figure for your family if you wanted to have a family. So I feel like it is a wonderful match. Now, let us close the reading. I'm going to pick a final card here from the Atlas Oracle by Katrin Rose Spencer. And you've got passion. Oh, yeah, you do. Okay, it's number 2. So that is the High Priestess, psychic bond here between you and someone. Passion, magnetic pull, romance. It's just a beautiful energy. So I do feel like there's a lot of passion coming here. The spark of something quite exciting. And finally, thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Librans? What else do they need to know? You know what? I'm hoping this camera's still going, you know, because I'm trusting there that it is. So it says Cougar, assertive, okay? And it says, in silence, you find power. Claim your leadership role and take action. You know where to go and what to do. You have the courage and the confidence to succeed, okay? And it's not a coincidence that we have a sun right there. I mean, it looks pretty metal, pretty solid there, so your happiness is secure, it is guaranteed. But cougar, I mean, it can mean that either, I mean, the traditional sort of slang word for cougar is kind of like an older lady, I guess. in a relationship, but I don't feel like it's that. I feel more that it is about you coming out of your comfort zone, doing something different, taking action, being assertive to get out there and investigate your options, okay? So for example, if you've been sitting on the sofa, and you're not doing anything to further your love life, then it may be taking a little bit longer than you expect. We're going through a major restriction in humanity where people are locked down, for example, so you may not be able to get out there right now and find a new prospect. But Spirit will provide. No matter the circumstances, you will meet the right person when you're meant to. But it could also mean, maybe you're deciding to put yourself on online dating, or to get out in some sort of group setting to learn more about a career, or learn more about a hobby, something that you really enjoy, that brings you a lot of fulfillment, and then you open yourself up to a new set of people. So I do feel like being assertive is important, but it's a spark. There's a spark of curiosity that's going to really make you quite excited. Okay, I'm just going to pull a trinket before we close. Okay, they want them all. Interesting. So we have a turtle. See. Okay, thank you so much. I'm sure grateful. I was going to say slow and steady wins a race, but they said C. And I thought maybe as in sea turtle, but they're saying no, C. So C as in that's your name. So either your name is C or it is a nickname, C. People call you C or CC. So please take it as it resonates. It's not going to resonate for everyone. If it does not resonate for you, doesn't mean it's not your reading. I mean, it may be the initial of someone who's coming on in for you. I mean, I know it's a tenuous link because C could be a lot of people's names. But anyway, they're just saying C to me. So I'll leave it at that. But slow and steady wins the race. Also, I feel like you're protected at this time. Okay. And you will get the love that you truly deserve. They want me to put it on the 9 of Cups. Which one? Okay, the one deep below. Okay, also we've got the Eiffel Tower. Now this really does connect, the Eiffel Tower is about Paris, which is typically known as the city, or the city of love, passion. Okay, so I feel like you will meet somebody. I mean, maybe they are French, or maybe you've got a trip booked to France. I mean, restrictions allowing, of course. Maybe it was something that was in delay that is now sort of going to be back on the cards for you, but they're showing me the Eiffel Tower. So romance. They want it on the, interesting, they want it on the King of Wands there. A lot of passion. And also we've got, oh, how wonderful. Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. They said this is for the Queen of Cups, and it's a mermaid. Okay, and as you can see, she's got a heart, she's got a shell over her heart. So that is about listening to your heart. It will never lead you astray. But as you can see, I mean, it's not quite the same, but it is sort of similar, that underwater queen there. So listening to your heart, your counterpart is not far away. Okay, you will magnetize the right person towards you. Honor your emotions and trust your intuition. Okay, they want it on the Queen of Cups, so I'll leave that there. I'm going to leave it there, my beautiful Librans. Again, apologies for the camera just turning off. I'm going to have to investigate that and see why. But anyway, it was obviously meant to be. So I hope something resonates in this reading for you. If it does, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very important for me. Now, they are showing me someone putting stockings on. Or tights. It could be tights, hosiery, whatever you call them. So please take it as it resonates. Maybe you're getting ready to go out somewhere. Or maybe it signifies, a hot date or something. I'm not sure, but that's what they're showing me right now. So if you're doing that, it's definitely putting them on, not taking them off. Okay, that's the image they're showing me. Anyway, I'll leave it there. Thank you so much, my beautiful Libra. Love and light.